You can take back your Christmas lights and your fake reindeers. We're playing Halloween games tonight. This is gonna be my first time playing this. I've seen a review of it by Mandalore, and I've actually played and owned the RPG, so I'm curious to at least give it a try. The usual H.P. Lovecraft quote. Yeah, this game is very green. Crouch? Oh, here. So I can't open this? That's probably your way to run, but... Oh, we can... What? We can strafe? What does that do? You must light some items in order to interact with them. With what? This? Alright. Is there anything else? Can we do this, maybe? Okay, just hold that thought a minute. I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. I don't know what I'm searching for. Like power-ups in a Call of Chtulu game. What's this? Alright. We have giant squids on the menu. Sorry, my kid might cry at some point in the background. That's just how it is now.
What a putrid offering.
Am I the one speaking? I'm guessing no. But why would a demon say that this is putrid? They would say like a delectable offering, or I don't know. Oh, that's a orc. Yeah, here it is. This is gonna truly add to the R of the game. Run. Well, this game is not 60 FPS. Would have been nice to have a PS5 version. I don't think it did so well though, so I doubt that's gonna happen.
Behold, everything has already been written. But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
Is this us? Oh, that was a funny game. Oh, okay, that's not us. That's us. Ah, the hole is just a nightmare trick.
I hate whiskey.
Right. My private detective agency contracted to the Wentworth Detective Agency. After the Great War, I decided to set up in Boston, where there's no lack of work for guys like me. One small-time case follows the other. Adultery settles court, disappearance that are not actually disappearance. The old office couch is less comfortable than a real bed, and I should probably get rid of these empty bottles, but this place is mine for the moment. Can there be a Chtulu or like a noir type game that doesn't involve like an alcoholic investigator? I guess that's just part of the package. What was the other game that was like that? I played The Sinking City. Was that? Looks similar. Sinking City was not too bad. It's like janky, but was some good to it. The doctor can well repeat to me that I no longer need my remedy to keep my memory at bay, but I know that if I stop, the memories will return. One of these mornings, I probably won't wake up. Despite the treatment, I hear voices in my dream. They are different, unknown. They seem to surface from unfathomable and ancient depth. What nameless creature is calling me? Okay. 6 CP needed before next level. So we start already with a few of them. So this is an idea that looks neat on paper, but in practice I don't know how much dice roll belong in video games. Okay, so we need to get points. We have very low chance at like most of those things. Sanity. So we are adored. Pierce, I believe. First World War. Meuse Argonne offensive. I might be wrong, but like the Chtulu RPG or like the kind of revolves around Boston. Like Arkham is close to Boston, I think. I might be completely wrong with this, but I've seen Boston mentioned a lot in those types of games. Can we do the old flipperoo? Alright. Welcome to BioShock Infinite, everyone.
I wonder why I still take these things.
Alright, I get it. You're a drunkard with visions, and you take alcohol to help you cope. Yada yada yada. Don't drink. I think you've had enough.
It's been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
What? Knowledge. Music was kind of nice. Now I can't put it back on.
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
Wait, I have some glimmering
Good old story of
dots
black
to go
speakeasy.
check out. Is he just gonna hang up, or will the telephone ring as long as I don't answer?
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it. The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases. I used to be an avid reader.
You're reading California, Alaska. What is this? Voyager. You're reading big books. They all look the same though. It's like a collection of the Reader's Digest.
I have business here to attend to.
Business meaning the phone, I believe.
Been too long since I've slept in a bed.
Alright, so you're just gonna keep ringing.
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherrifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
What? Oh, we can remove points? 8 CP available. Okay, so we can improve a bunch of things. So 2, 4, 6, 2, 6, 4. Alright. Spot hidden is very useful. Eloquence. Medical knowledge. That's 4 for the first or the second level. That's first level, right? Why does it say 1 of 5 though? Or maybe not. There's like half levels? What is this? Understanding. I don't know. We should probably get good at one thing. Do we have... So, okay, so we're at 3 now. Okay, so it's like 3, 3, 3, then a 4. Okay. 40%. I'm guessing for anything reliable, we should get good scores. Sure. It's probably not good, but at least we'll see hidden stuff.
May I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, do you still...
I'm coming.
What was that? Lip syncing. Rah, rah.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem. And I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply
Oh,
a
it was a
dead
weird
meat
transition.
meat?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her well.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out.
Fairly acute observation.
They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look.
A painting.
I want you to look carefully at this painting.
There's a weird audio mix. Like the sound is not the same volume when it goes in and out of the movie shots.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at the picture.
Wow, his
That's all
jaw
you've got?
is... Whoa.
The painting.
What
I
the
placed a
hell?
file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
Got super loud.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
New clue memorize. Okay, so it's straight up the writing. There's no like like a summary. Investigation.
On the man's chest. It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
The meaning could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
Why did we unlock this? Was it because we watched the file first, or is it related to our stats?
You must tell me if if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
It's like just
No.
waving his hands.
Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
Darkwater. Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
It's a shame because the voice acting is pretty good. Just like the character models are
Her husband was a big deal on the island.
out of sync and a bit
Police are
janky.
sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
There might be 2 accident. Alright, let's just go.
I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You will be handsomely compensated.
All right. I'll take the case.
Can I get some
I'll go
up
to
front?
I'm looking for the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I
I'll
didn't
need-
expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
I'll need money
Something's
for the trouble.
clear. But it's not like I have a choice.
No, it's not. Like
Darkwater.
exaggerated
I
raspy
think I've
voice.
got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there.
Book.
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology. Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then.
Why do you have an atlas of Atlantic islands?
All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to Darkwater.
Like, is this something that investigator would use often? I don't know. Boston Strangler escaped from state mental ward.
I should get rid of all this stuff.
Why? Looks kind of cool. Alright, let's burn the painting. Are we just leaving it there? The learning of medicine. Are we getting skill points? Medicine. Oh, we did a little bit. Cool. So we can find skill points in the form of books. Are they always?
I used to be an avid reader.
No, I'm just drunk. Alright, that's enough. Roaming around this office. So the painting was about to be shipped to Darkwater? Enter madness. Poor kid.
We're almost there.
That looks like a completely safe environment to investigate. Oh wow, this looks very similar to Sinking City. Are they getting based off of each other? I guess they're based on
Stay on board.
like Innsmouth.
Coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
That's a great monologue.
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that you would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy.
Great painter.
You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up.
That sounded like
Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar
someone
holds a
different.
surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the harbor master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
What's running again? Oh. Talk to Fitzroy, go to the bar. That's probably the bar. Talk to Bradley. Oh, there's a bunch of dudes.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
Do we have a map? Places? Clues? Is it autosave? Oh, that's the bar. Well, hello, you too. Nice to meet you.
Hey, be careful.
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Old death strength, oh god.
You saw what happened. He's the troublemaker.
Oh, you're a true mainlander. A real princess. You strut around with your la-di-da ways, and then, as soon as the pressure rises, you start squealing. You don't have what it takes to drink my whiskey. You've got to earn it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings.
About
Never
her?
understood why.
Didn't mention her name
And
once.
I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable?
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
So
The stranded whale. I guess this bar...
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of dock water, when our whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Sorry, the dialogue is a bit slow. I'm trying to speed it up without cutting it, but...
You know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
That'll be all for now.
I wonder if Fitzroy...
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker. And a debtor. Interesting.
I wonder if Fitzroy is here, or like if I should go somewhere else before. Anyway.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80
Scylla
years.
returns to port to save Darkwater from famine. We had given up hope. The crew of the Scylla, what remained of it, returned to Darkwater port late on Tuesday afternoon. The locals immediately rushed to the dock to welcome the last whaling ship on the island. People were amazed at the sight of the unbelievable catch the brave vessel had on board, of a size that went beyond that of the formidable toothed whales. The cetacean that is already being called the miraculous catch covered the whole deck, and part of it were hanging over the side of the ship. Surviving sailors... Alright. Who are you?
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations. Gifted with its own consciousness. until it finds a new reader.
You have weird marks on your hand, dude.
Do you like our song?
We're true sirens. We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
You have strange eyes. Okay, you're probably the one I need to talk to, because you were in the cutscene, so let's not talk to you for now. Is this going outside, or...? Okay, I just need to check sanity. Stephen Webster. Okay, so Charles Hawkins was his husband. Why is he called Stephen Webster though? Like, where does the Hawkins name come from? She didn't took it from her dad? Charles Hawkins. Oh no, sorry. She took the name of Charles, yeah. I have a child named Simon. Oh, okay, so he's dead as well. Alright. Whatever, let's just talk to her.
What you looking at, stranger?
She can certainly put them away? What does that mean?
The clientele is predominantly male.
Tell me something I don't know.
I meant nothing by it. I'm just wondering what a woman like you is doing in this flea trap.
And I'm wondering what could be going through the head of the chump who goes to disturb her. Let me drink, stranger.
That's it?
I told you to beat it.
Beat it, beat it, beat it, beat it. Sorry. Alright, let's go outside. Was that guy there earlier? Is he the ship captain? Oh, it's just a sailor. Just a fisherman.
Hey, Sullivan. Can't you go any faster?
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy. They're cops. They
So
can't understand.
how do we know that we're succeeding or failing at test? Because it seems like there was more to check here on the medical text.
The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself. Edward Pierce, private detective.
In any case, it's not very important. I can't answer that.
You can't? Or you don't want to?
Oh, no. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't. Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy. They're cops. They can't understand. Damn stupid idiots.
Okay, so we can't push through. Who are you?
You bilge rats don't scare me.
What did he call us?
There's nothing for you here either.
I said you were a
Beat
bilge
it.
rat. And even
Alright, well, there's just 2 human barricades around town. Seems like I need to go to the Harbor Master. We talked to Bradley? Who's Bradley? No. Oh, was it the policeman?
I brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat.
Is that the woman at the bar? You cannot afford to provoke us. Us?
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. That's all I'll get from them. Broken. This place seems half abandoned.
Seems fully abandoned to me.
Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover. This blackboard hasn't been used in a long while. The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
Almost there. That's cool. I'm guessing that with spot hidden we'll get more skill boosting items anyway. We'll find more, so should be a good investment. Man, this game is green.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
Isn't it Fitzroy?
What a macabre souvenir.
What a macabre. Is that how you say macabre? Macabra. Macabra. Bruh.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreal.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I know that Charles Hawkins was descended from a family of ship owners, and the island's fishing industry was hit badly.
Indeed, we specialized in whaling, but no whalers went out to sea after the miraculous catch of 1847.
So where did the Hawkins family get its money?
Well, from what Charles inherited, I presume. Although, these dates on the manifests could indicate that he had contracts of another kind.
With whom, I wonder? I'm looking for Warehouse 36.
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse.
Where is it again? It's like right there.
I was looking at your photograph. One of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
I found a threatening letter, signed by a certain Cap.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth. And that
Have you
shelter
heard about the
creatures
depths?
Unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Indeed, you're right.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who's...
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least. The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailors' return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
I shall be on my way.
So come.
Alright, so... So there was no more well, and then suddenly there was like a big one. What about this one though? Like, that's not the miraculous
What could
catch.
have done so much damage? What could have done so much?
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something
Yeah, you keep going. Who made this? Holy shit, that's not straight. Okay, so we can't go into the water. Quote unquote investigation.
Damnation. I broke it. It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Is there a skill investigation? Yes. Oh, I still have 2 CP. Novice. Oh, we can't upgrade those. Those have to be learned. I see. Alright.
St. Brendan, patron saint of sailors and travelers. Desecrated. I can't even say which language it's written in. You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
What?
How can I be the one who defaced your saint? I've just come ashore, you idiots.
That's true. We're as drunk as lords.
You bet. You could have gone by without us seeing you.
Do not rile me. You can hardly stand up.
He's right.
We're no match. For the moment. We're annoyed. It's understandable.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to dark water?
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Oh, hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
You wouldn't be looking down at us, like all townspeople do.
Until those assholes defaced him.
I've taken enough of it.
We'll see you later.
Oh, we can't jump. So what is the game? Because we can't jump and we can just move around and look at things, but
Not even, and don't go looking there. How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway. Who's this guy?
No idea. What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. You'll stink less.
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
I went to see the statue of St. Brennan.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Who do you think defaced the statue?
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
The sailors.
Who else, in your opinion? And who's interested?
Kat. She's your boss.
What? You listen through keyholes.
She's the boss, yeah. She says who goes in or not.
Shut up, you dummy. You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you tremble.
She redid the smile at the last one who wanted to get in.
I hope you had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
But he only smiles with the left cheek.
Gentlemen, you have a problem.
What? Who do you think?
Answer all this. Like, I'm working for
Your
Kat.
boss is very unhappy with your work.
Oh yeah? You're bluffing.
She said those knuckleheads are incapable of staying at their post.
Darn it.
You think he's telling the truth?
We'll find out. Prove that you really know Kat.
Oops.
It's risky to question my word. I wouldn't like you to get cut with a certain Italian knife.
Wink, wink.
Okay. You've convinced us.
And it's she who sent you? What do you want from us?
I thought I made it clear. I have to take a look inside the Hawkins warehouse. Leave me alone, and I'll put in a good word for you with Kat.
Okay. It's a deal.
There you go. That's kind of cool how you, with your investigation, you get answers to certain problems during discussion. Feels appropriately RPG. Oh, that's not the door. Right.
Let's see.
Can I fail this and like not be able to proceed? Well,
I'll have to find another way to get in.
there you go. That's the end of my story.
Well, a little mouse has got lost on our turf. You're not only inquisitive, you're also stupid. What gave you the crazy idea to come onto my turf?
Isn't she Kat? Like, don't... I had no idea.
You've come for a fight.
Whoop.
What I've got to say won't change a thing.
You're a quick learner. I decide who comes in and who stays out. And anyone who doesn't respect my rules, I punish them.
Is your name Kat?
What of it?
Maybe we can come to an understanding.
Maybe. Or maybe not.
Woo.
Get this joker out of here. He might have a little trouble walking on his own.
Could we have kicked his ass? Our ass?
I'm getting careless. I didn't see that coming. If I want to get into this warehouse, I'm gonna have to deal with her.
Can we just try again? Hello, sirs. I'll just be on my way. Thank you. Please. Alright.
Where do you think you're going?
I'm not here to hinder your work, officer. Edward Pierce, private detective.
Sorry, we're all a little on edge today. What are you doing here?
I'm investigating the death of the Hawkins family.
Darn it. Why do you want to drag up all that stuff again?
My investigation has led me to this warehouse.
That case was closed months ago.
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone. You again. I told you to beat it.
No need to get worked up.
Alright then.
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
It's a little late. I've already met Cal.
Well, at least you're still here to talk about it. She must like you.
Something like that.
With that, please do excuse me, because I'd prefer not to be seen talking with you for too long.
Weird that the subtitles don't match sometimes.
A handle. It must come from these old winches. It looks like there's a way in under this grate. A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil. I could use this old winch to lift the grating.
Do I need to do anything? Do I have to just go back down?
A ratchet device. Exactly what I need.
What happened when you fail the test? It's like you don't see the thing. Still something missing. So I'm just not seeing it. Is it outside? Okay, so it's here somewhere. I can't go up on this side.
It should be possible to mount this cogwheel on the winch. Looks like everything is in its place. All that's left is to try to turn this handle.
Which will fail.
Damn, I broke it.
Alright. Well, there's that. We can't try again. All this for that. Oh, so I need to find someone strong enough. Are you strong enough?
Leave me alone, please. I don't want trouble.
No.
That's it. Maybe we should let him take it. No, the risks are too high. It's a book, after all. Pure knowledge.
What? Another break? Hey, Mitchell. A drink for... I owe you. You don't know how to...
Yeah. Aching guts.
Huh. I've got them too. But you don't hear me whining like a pooch who's lost its leash. You'd so understand by that. If I catch you again, you'll carry a more permanent reminder of our encounter.
Why do you aid us?
What brings you to Darkwater?
I'm investigating the deaths of the Hawkins family.
It's very nice of you to tell me the truth so openly. But it's also really stupid of you.
Well, I don't really
You don't
have
seem to
good
know the
skill
area.
in
Let me
communication,
give you a
so
little advice.
probably fail
If you
anyway.
want to survive more than a day in this rat hole, avoid talking about them to the first people you meet.
I need to get into the Hawkins warehouse.
You're out of luck. It's on my turf.
It's precisely for that reason that I've come to see you.
Are you pulling my leg?
No, I'm trying to pull the lever, but I broke it.
Think it over. I've seen what you're capable of. And you didn't miss me.
I accept the compliment. Well, I see you're serious. To be honest, as long as it doesn't interfere with my business, I don't care. But I'll go with you, to make sure you don't stick your nose into things that don't concern you.
Oh, we're in.
Sounds honest to me.
I'm not finished. If I do that for you, if I let you onto our turf to conduct your little affairs, you'll be indebted to me. And I guarantee that I always collect on what I'm owed. Think about it. I help you, you'll owe me a favor in return. Do you accept?
I don't think I'm ready to pay the price.
As you wish. But I think you'll be back.
Yeah, probably. I mean, unless I find a strong man, but the lever is broken, so I don't think I would even be able to try again.
You're back again.
Can you do something?
What can I do for you?
These bootleggers seem unwilling to let anyone approach the warehouses.
They're part of the private property I mentioned earlier. And as a precaution, I suppose. All the warehouses are more or less interconnected by old sewers.
You mean that there's a way to go from one to the other by tunnel?
I couldn't tell you if it's still the case today for all the warehouses on the island, but I think I can imagine what you've got in mind. You can always visit them if you're not the claustrophobic type.
I mean, I guess we don't have a choice. Unless maybe the police can do something.
Oh yeah? You didn't tell me that the warehouse I was looking for was right in front of us.
Because its owner is dead. And I don't want to see you hanging around it. Now please,
Can I
leave
hang
us to our work.
inside of it?
Can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
What could have done so much damage?
Don't put that beast
Was she like
shysters, you're crazy.
higher up at first? She went down, right?
Well, well, look who...
Did you miss up?
I have an offer that could interest you.
We're listening.
I need you to keep them busy for a while.
You send us to take what's in it for us.
What would convince you to help me?
There's only one thing that'll get us to move.
Booze.
For sure. Bring us something to drink and
I'll be back.
take your time.
So we'll just buy a drink at the bar. This is giving me Leisure Shoot Larry vibes. Can I talk to you?
You again.
Let's say I want to buy a bottle from you.
Let's say I don't want to sell you one.
Oh, come on. Because of a little tussle.
Drinking it here is a privilege, and I grant the privilege to whoever I want. Anything else?
Let's say I want to buy a bottle.
Let's say I don't want to sell you.
Oh, come on.
Drinking it. Anything else?
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
Oh, yeah? That must have been before you came looking for a fight in my bar.
Oh, come on.
Oh, come on. Because of a little tussle.
Just a little
Making it
tussle.
here is a privilege. Anything
Yeah,
else?
I know.
What do you know about the Hawkins warehouse?
If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams.
Screams?
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions, but I'll say no more. Anything else?
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
So it's Cat. Cat is the one providing alcohol, or like the only woman on the island. Okay, I guess we missed both side option of alcohol and the lever, so I have to accept the offer, I guess. I don't see another option.
Hey, Mitch, I owe you.
Yeah.
Huh, you didn't. So tell me.
I'm fascinated by the history of the whaling station.
Huh. You certainly don't lack style. You reek of private eye.
The Hawkins family.
Now why doesn't that surprise me? A little advice, though. If you want to survive more than a day.
I need to get into the Hawkins warehouse.
You're out of luck.
It's
Are you pulling?
I'm very serious. The whole family, and I've got reason to believe that there's still more to be said on it.
Well, I see you're serious, to be honest, but I'll go with you.
Sounds honest.
I'm not. If I do that, you'll be in, and I can't think about.
Do I?
Oh, follow me.
Nobody questions your authority here. I was given to believe that Fitzroy stood up to you.
That dope tried to save face in front of his sailors. They revere their brave captain as they do their old statues. But sooner or later, all statues get buried in bird shit. And nobody cares.
And the police? They do nothing to stop you?
The local cops? The cops drink like everyone else, sweetheart. They know where their interests lie. Apart from that pig-headed Bradley. I don't know whether to admire his stubbornness or to have pity on him.
Get it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh, yeah. He's gonna get us into trouble.
Could you go a bit slower, please? Come on. Come on.
It's fine. He's with me.
Oh, okay.
Jesus Christ. The tension. This reminds me of a certain mission in the desert of Cyberpunk 2077.
That's how it's done. Do I still need to hold your hand? Or do you think you'll get by on your own now?
Don't overdo it.
Good. In that case, I'll leave you. I've done enough mothering for now.
Mummy? Sorry. Mummy? Sorry.
Ugh, this place stinks.
I got 1 point.
What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
How do I use my lighter? Shoot? Oh, there's shooting. Light is triangle. Next light, previous light. To enter a construction scene. Wait. Can I look around first? Is it cold or is it like my brain that's just fuzzy? I guess I don't have a choice. Slime.
Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings? It smells as bad as it looks. These painkillers were prescribed 3 months ago. Someone has been taking them since the time of the Hawkins death. Can't sleep. I know how that feels. Someone treasures this crumpled picture to the point of sleeping with it. What happened here?
Yeah, this is very similar to Sinking City. Are we gonna have to put them in order?
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! Detective Pierce. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
Nope.
You seem like a competent officer. We should help each other.
You're trying to manipulate me, Mr. Pierce. I hate to be taken for a fool.
All right, Inspector Lestrade. Let me take a more direct approach. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it. It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene? Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way. Andrews, would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why, you...
Ooh.
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay.
Who are you? Like, how...
Can we go to the mansion now?
I thought I'd straightened you out.
Are you just like the mafia?
I am disappointed, but we'll meet again.
Is it far, this mansion?
Like, how many men does she have?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building? That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do. Well, here we are. Hawkins mansion. The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
Your partner, Andrews, warned me against him.
You managed to get something out of that bum? I'll end up asking you for advice.
He talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was slightly unhinged.
That's not far off the mark, I suppose. But kinda unfair at the same time. You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family, so he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way, he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
I prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
Could he be a problem?
Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though, he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
I see no scorched trees or fire damage on the building.
You're pretty damn observant, ain't you? The fire was quickly contained. Old Silas acted as soon as he could.
Not soon enough to save the Hawkins.
They were trapped in the drawing room. And don't go troubling Silas anymore. His guilt torments him enough as it is. Are we gonna take a closer look at this mansion, or do you have other questions?
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my conviction.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
Night falls quickly here.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
Why not? You can help.
Right. Let's go.
Alright, I think that's gonna be it for today, sadly. I need to go take care of my kid. Thanks for watching, and probably try that again later. So stay tuned and take care until then.